Be sure to check out Big Boy Collectibles for all your G.I. Joe action figure needs. Whether it's vintage or new, Big Boy Collectibles has it. Check them out at bigboycollectibles.com.
What's up, everyone? ODC, it's me here. In today's review, we're going to take a look at the Rise of Cobra Night Adder from G.I. Joe. This is a security officer, I believe. Pretty sure it's the Cobra security officer. And if you're using a lot of urban assault dioramas, or if you're trying to do some setups that have a cityscape feel to them, this is probably a good addition to that. You could probably throw him right in with your shock troopers and your alley vipers, which is perfect from Pursuit of Cobra. And I think he fits in very well with Pursuit of Cobra. He's on a larger body buck, which is good. I'm sorry, I know some people don't like the term buck, so I'll just say body. He's on a larger style body. And I think what a lot of people have not pointed out is that he's actually shirtless. Yes, he is actually African American, which is pretty cool to have some diversity here. Always got to embrace the diversity, you know? But he actually is, this is not a shirt. Some people have mistaken this as a shirt. I don't know how you do that because he's got tattoos all over him. But I'm going to actually set him aside for a second before we get to that. We'll take a look at his poochie here, his pooch, his woof woof, as I like to call him, his woof woof. He's pretty much the exact same mold as Junkyard here. So there is that to point out. If we can focus today. There we go. There's just less paint apps on the Night Adder's dog than... or companion, I should say, than the Junkyard release. A lot more love and attention went into this Junkyard than the Night Adder dog. But still, not a bad release at all. I kind of wish that they would have given us some sort of accessory pack with some more companions. It would have been really cool to get some more options as far as companions go. But still pretty happy with another guard dog. And just to do a quick comparison with Night Adder here, as you can see, here's a regular 25th anniversary release, and as you can see, the Night Adder is much larger than Mutt here. So there's that, and then we have, just bring in Shipwreck here, and as you can see, he's much larger. So, and I think that actually works quite well for this character. It kind of gives him that more hand-to-hand combat feel. And pretty much, I mean, when you think about what he comes with, as far as accessories, as far as a lot of things, he's pretty close quarters combat. He comes with a canine companion. He comes with a dagger as well, that he can actually hold very well in his right hand and also in his left. I would say more so in his right hand is the better grip for him. But he's pretty close quarters combat, and he can actually hold... Oops, sorry about that. Making noise all over the place. Take that out. He can actually two-hand his Benelli here. Pretty sure that's a Benelli, but he can two-hand it, which is good. And then he's got his Tac Vest here that is removable. So let's just pop that off real quick. Got to pop the head off. Put his arm back. Bring this over his head, like so. And now we'll take a look at his tattoos, and he has some pretty cool, unique tattoos. I'm not 100% sure if they've reused some of these, but I'll try and point them out as best as possible here. I know there's a lot of light reflecting off of the body here, but I'll try to get in as close as possible here. On his shoulder right there, it says Springfield. And that's actually a nice little reference to the cartoon episode of Springfield. And then on this arm, there's a kind of a balance which is being weighed down on one side. He also has a barbed wire tattoo on that arm. He's got a skull and crossbones on his left bicep, or I should say bicep, pectoral. What's wrong with me? My God. He's got a spider going up to his neck right there. I'm trying to get this as best as possible here without reflecting light. There we are. It looks like he's got some sort of written paragraph on his right pectoral. Then he's got a couple stars on there, right there. And then it looks like it says Cobra Law on his stomach. I'm pretty sure it says Cobra Law on his stomach, which is pretty cool. He also has a Cobra symbol with 2 machine guns on that side. And he's got a tiger. Come on, camera. Work with me today. He's got a tiger on his forearm, and then he has another Cobra symbol over here on this forearm, as you can see right there. Hopefully it's coming out better in the final video, but here everything's very dark because of his skin tone. But he's pretty much just skin toned. He does have another tattoo right here. I'm not sure if you guys can pick that up. It's really tough to see because he's such a dark skin tone, and then you know, you have dark tattoos on him too. So, but his Tac Vest looks pretty good on him. You can definitely use this guy, army build him if you so choose. And I think the helmet looks good. He looks pretty intimidating with the helmet on. I really dig this Web Gear Tac Vest. Looks really, really good. But he does also come with a display base. It says Night Adder. Your typical Rise of Cobra display base. It's just a shame we went from these display bases to this cheap piece of crap right here. So, unfortunate. I mean, they could have just reused these. These were fine and dandy as far as I'm concerned. But whatever. He can hold his, looks like a SIG. He can hold it just fine in both hands. No issues there. And he looks great with it in his hands. Looks really good. Very natural looking. Doesn't look too silly like some hands that are posed like this. But I think he looks really good with it in his hand. And like I said, you can two-hand it. He can hold his knife. Unfortunately, the one thing that they didn't accomplish with this figure was giving him, all they had to do was give him a sheath on here, or a sheath on the leg. I mean, they put straps on his leg, but no sheath, no gun holster for his sidearm either. So I mean, I guess you kind of have to have him out here with his shotgun. But I mean, if you have someone with a shotgun, or if you've ever shot a shotgun before, you would know that you can't really one-hand a shotgun. So if he's going to hold on to his poochie here, his buddy, his little pal, his best friend, he's going to go patrolling with him. He can't really, it's kind of difficult to patrol with just one hand handing a shotgun. You kind of need to two-hand the shotgun. You can hold the shotgun in either hand, by the way. Just want to point that out. And then maybe have this strapped to his waist, like so the dog doesn't go wandering. But if he's going to patrol, he's going to need to two-hand this. So that's my one gripe with it, is that maybe there could have been like some sort of hook on his back, like so. Or maybe you could just pose him like that. I guess you could. You could just pose him like that, I suppose. But overall, I think this is a pretty decent figure that I guess maybe doesn't get a whole lot of accolades. I mean, it's nothing too special. It's very simple. He's very simple in design. I do really dig the unique tattoos on him. Let me know in the comments below if if those tattoos were used on any other body. I would really like to know. But overall, I really like this figure. I would definitely give him 2 thumbs up. I even don't even mind that they reused Junkyard there. That's actually not an issue with me. So. But he works perfect with your Pursuit of Cobra lineup, and I think he can work in like I said, an urban assault environment. So if you're trying to do that, he can definitely work with your Pursuit of Cobra figures. And yeah, he's definitely a close quarters combat type of guy. And I would be, him being on the larger side, hand-to-hand combat with a regular guy, I would have, my money might be on him in hand-to-hand combat. And he's a larger style guy, and he's probably got hand-to-hand combat training. So, but he looks good, and it's a nice change of pace between all the other, the Vipers that we get, this, that, and the other thing. It's nice to have a security officer or a patrol officer. So it's nice to have these different things. Another figure I'd like to pick up is the Renegades security guards or security officers. That's another one I'd like to pick up to kind of go hand in hand with these guys that can kind of team up, so to speak. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.